Not much choice on that front. If you have a friend like Nandu Madhav in front of you, and you have seen why. So he's not a big star, as you all know, because he doesn't act in television serials. He doesn't act in typical Gallabru kind of Marathi or Hindi films. So he waits for a good project to come to him, and he does only that. He is not very keen on earning money, just like me. So I think we think about that. And one more thing about casting is that every person you have seen in this movie comes from theatre. There are a couple of familiar faces because of television, but they originally are from theatre, and that's why they are in this film. Right from the two little kids to Nandu.
What I would like to know is, how did you narrow down on the title Harishchandraji Factory, and what were other when you were planning this project actually? Because I was a little bit curious when I just heard this title. I was a little bit curious on the title and what it would be behind.
You have seen that particular scene where the word factory pops up. So factories because of its Phalke's word. And Harishchandraji is for very obvious reasons that he was making a film on Raja Harishchandra. And then you could see the similarities between Phalke and Harishchandra, Harishchandra and Phalke. The renunciation and the hard-working, the spirited personalities, so it matched. And of course, it became quite funny too. Harishchandraji Factory, oh, what's that? Let's see.
Were there any other titles?
No, not. Well, I pondered about Karkhana, but then again, it was not funny enough. Maybe people would have taken it as, mill workers' problem-oriented film. So I wanted to avoid any serious, association with the title. So Harishchandraji Factory was funny.
You used a word a few minutes back, you said adventure. And I want to really thank you for this amazing adventure that you took us all on. And I think it's an amazing genre. It's such an unusual genre that you have created. It could easily be a documentary, but there's so much drama in it. And it also captures, I think, Phalke's character, which is there's the artist, there's also this very, very sharp entrepreneurial sense, and words like factory, all those scenes capture that as well. I mean, there's such a brilliant mind at work there, and that was necessary in those times when theatre had to fight for survival. I mean, it still has to fight for survival, but it seems to me that this film captures an era where people manage these multiple roles somehow, and maybe we don't have those kind of larger-than-life figures anymore, which is really sad, and which is why it's such an inspiring film. We need those kind of almost Renaissance-like qualities, of being able to work in the world of art with a very, very strong rootedness in the realities of the world. And that's really what struck me. I mean, and so I really want to thank you. But I wanted to ask you whether, you said a lot of research went into it and one can see that. So were there actually people who worked with him that you met and spoke to? And do they have this sense of, of being part of something that, what struck me was, imagine the excitement of being part of something that was the first ever.
They are all there.
Okay.
They are all there. And I am not that little boy from Sixth Sense who would like to talk to dead people. But they are all there. The oldest person I met was Mr. Sunil Dabke. He is the son of the person who played Raja Harishchandra in Harishchandra movie of Phalke. His name was Dabke. Nobody knows his first name. Okay. So his son, 85-year-old son, is still there in Matunga.
Mr. Mukherjee, thanks for the good film here. Your film reminded us of a Chinese film we saw a few months ago. Don't get the name, but the film was very much similar to what you tried to attend. It's a film about how the Chinese made their first film in 1903 with a collaboration. I was just wondering whether you were inspired by that film or you were heard of that film. But the lines and the contours and the story theme and the humor really reminded me of that film.
Great. I would like to see that. When was it released or do you know?
I'll have to give details.
It was made.
I don't know the dates when it was released, but I'll definitely look at it. Yeah. Just one more question. Why have you not released this commercially yet?
We have.
You have?
In Marathi. And UTV is trying to release it in other languages too, but we will see, because lots of money is involved in dubbing the film and then marketing in that particular region. So unless and until some big name from that particular region comes to support us, we won't be able to make that language version and